Hello everybody, welcome back to Just Gaming. Today we're going to play some more Infinitode 2. We're going to try and progress on the stage 4 levels. So last time we did stage 4.1, completed, got three gold stars. We're going to try for 4.2. We need to get, I think, the 4.4. Let's see. Yeah, I think we need to get to 4.4. Not sure. We'll have to look and see, once we get this closer and unlock it, I think it'll tell us what we need for the, oh, hold on. Maybe it'll tell us here. Nope. Yeah, I'm just curious about the Tesla. I think if we get through 4.4, like the other ones, we'll end up getting the Tesla when this one opens. It kind of unlocks when this map unlocks. I think that's how it works. So anyways, 4.2. 4.2 is kind of divided level where we've got these little slices. Our base is down here. The enemies spawn here, but they come up. Everything goes to this teleporter. Everything goes to this teleporter and gets to your base finally. So this one's got a lot of blocks of, platforms here. So you can kind of do a bunch of different things with this. You can use the modules fairly effectively here if you want to, or the little bonus I forget what it's called. They're called modules in other games. I just call them modules here. But the things that basically feed other towers and make them better. So we'll take a look at them when we get in here. Tons and tons of different mining opportunities. Looks like one of the first quests is for vectors. We'll try and take care of that. For the gold stars, we need 34, 51, and 68 for the waves. See if we can make that happen. And then for enemies, we have basic, armored, strong, heli, and icy. So you have two different flyers. Flyers are challenging, but we do have the towers unlocked and pretty well upgraded to make that work for us. Is any good? Yeah, so wave-wise, there's 124 waves to get quest prizes. Let's get in, take a look at it. And I'm going to go ahead and grab all of the abilities that I can. Having your abilities maxed out before you're going into a level where you're trying to get the gold stars, important so you can push through those last couple waves if you need to. So lots going on here again. So let's take a look at where would we like to do our freeze map. So I put the bonuses in some interesting places. I do want things pretty frozen all the time, but I'm wondering if this is good enough here to kind of freeze this area. Things aren't going to be in this area very long, so maybe we just commit to a freezing here. It does give us a power multiplier. I kind of wish it was range, but as a power multiplier, it should give us some extra freeze effect. And then we'll take a look at what we can do to kind of level this up a little faster so we get more of the coverage here. So that being said, let's put a venom here. I typically like having a venom right at the beginning, so that way things get poisoned just right there. It's pretty good. We are going to have flyers to deal with pretty quickly. Let me go ahead and set this to nearest. So you have 43 other points. I think the only thing we could do is really put up a basic tower or an anti-aircraft. I think we'll go ahead and let's take a look at the freeze map. So this one here, keep this here, probably looking at maybe a freeze here. Yep. And here. So if I go there and there first, and maybe we're looking at putting a freeze tower up here somewhere, we'll have to take a look. I think this is probably our second freeze tower, third freeze tower. That way everything's mostly frozen. Then this is a long, this is a long area here to have unfrozen. So I think we'll probably go to that next. So let's get started here. I'm going to put this as a minigun. Miniguns are good at just, basically taking out targets right as they're about to die. You did see that venom bullet kind of fly all the way down here, That's another thing about the Venom Tower, which is pretty cool. Make this one a sniper. It's kind of in the middle, and a lot of attack speed is pretty good. Projectiles here, I think I'm going to grab one of these as a multi-shot. I might try and Venom most of this stuff here. Yeah, let's do that. Anything we can kind of kill with poison, or at least reduce the let's see, what is this one again? So vector is the blue. Is there a better blue one? I don't think so. Let's grab that, get the vector quest going. What else do we got here? So many platforms. So I am going to go ahead and do that. Put another one of these in. Here, do this. Let me get some extra bullets kind of flying around here. I think this one, Heli and Icy. So that isn't terrible. Could be worse. I'm going to go ahead and get some of those going. It doesn't do a lot against the green, but I'm kind of okay with that. Do some double work on some of these towers here. Let's try and get in some sniper activity. Random. This guy here. Probably just do some more poison there. We're just going for poison alley there. Let's go with a sniper. One more sniper, I think. And then here, one more sniper. So try and take out most of the high hit point targets up here. Now I need to start looking at, I do like an assassin. Actually, let's make this one random. And then make this one the assassin since it's going after gold. There's no boss on this level, so that will be good. Let's do another one of these. This. Whoa. Now these ones, it's going to go after freeze. Oh, no, I forgot. I can't do that. I need to put in the freeze map. Yeah, that's not good. I probably need to sell one more of these. Yeah, I completely forgot we didn't cover our freeze map yet. I am going to put the freeze here. I might actually put one more freeze since we have so many areas. I'm going to try and freeze most of that. Sorry, I usually try and do the freeze first, so I thought I was already going with the freezes. Let's pump up the speed just a little bit. Here. These. Since we took out some of the snipers up there. Then I'm going to go with this here. Okay. So all the towers are going good. I'm going to start with the upgrades here. Get the Venoms upgraded, and then we'll need to address some of the flying. This one's earning me some extra gold, so let's pump this up. Okay. I don't know for you guys, but it is absolutely freezing here today. We normally don't get a ton of days where it's negative temperatures for our lows, but today when I woke up, it was like negative 12, which Fahrenheit, so very cold for my neck of the woods. I hope it is warmer and more pleasing where you are at, because it was not fun today. It's still not fun. I'm waiting for our heat wave next week where it's going to be in the 20s Fahrenheit. So, yeah, that is It is winter here. All right, well, we got 2 of the stars so far. Just kind of working through upgrading these towers, getting things kind of everything at a base level, and getting these snipers so they can project damage at a pretty good distance. We'll go back and do the freeze map. And as you can see, there's lots of opportunities. If you want to build this differently, you absolutely can. I'm going to look at getting some mining out. I probably should have put that there, but oh well. Let's do this. Do I have a green map? I don't think so. Slow it down just a tad. See if I can do that one. This is going to be interesting here because a lot of stuff coming at me, but we got it. Okay. That to me, with the armored ones getting by, I'm going to go ahead and try to get some of these venoms and snipers up a little bit. Slow it down again. There's just too many of these upgrades. If you have upgrades that are kind of just sitting there, slow it down and get everything established, and then you can speed it back up. It's rough. There's so much stuff that you want to get upgraded. Make sure you're not, letting those bonuses just kind of sit there. We can make it through this. Slow this down a little bit. Here's one here. Right, I'm going to slow it down again because we do have a bonus here. Actually, misclicked to that bonus because I think I was trying to go too fast. It looks like we might be okay. These armors protecting everything is a little rough, but I think it's going to be all right. Let's speed that back up a little bit. Let's speed it all the way up again. Keep it on this. Hopefully the flyers don't doom us. Sometimes everything's going great, the flyers are all dying, everything's cool, and then all of a sudden, flyers come out and they're like right in your face in no time. So you're kind of just like, yikes, where did that come from? This I'm gonna have to slow down. I'm gonna do a blizzard here. I don't want to take a lot of extra damage here. I'm gonna pause for a second. Apologies for the interruption there. I had to keep the phone active because I was expecting a call at some point. So apologies for that. Let's get back to this. So let's see, everything's upgraded there. All right, I'm gonna look for the ones that are lagging here. Anything that's at a level 2, I kind of want to be a level 3. I think level 3 is kind of our minimum happy place at the moment. And then I want to get some of these snipers updated because we're lagging behind on them for sure. I think we're going to be able to get past that one. Yeah. All right. So we've got a 2 here. There's a sniper down there on an attack speed that I've been ignoring. I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's see if we can get this one a little more updated. Oops, I don't have to use that yet. We do have the 3 gold stars, so we did make it to the spot where the stars were offered. I think I'm so far ahead on the research scale that getting the stars at the moment are going to be quite easy. I don't want to jinx myself here, but we did it on this map. Not too bad. Let's see if we can improve our freeze zones a bit. Speed things up a little bit. I think I am going to have to use some poison here to get through this. That's okay. Oh, we had a 2 linger in there. And I mentioned that, okay, it looks like some of the snipers are coming in and doing the work there. I think I'm going to increase the snipers. It seems like we're having quite a bit of an issue with our strongs and armoreds. Oh, and of course, here we go. I think this is a cannon one. We have 0 cannons, so I'm not sure that anything will actually happen here. But oh, it's a starfall. So I'm gonna wait till they all get on the screen. I'm gonna do a freeze anyways. Let's freeze things because we need to kill these guys anyways. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Might take one here. Yeah, just trying to push some of the levels here a little bit. And let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. I think we did get all the Starfall stuff, so that is good. Then here's a level 2. There's so many of these towers that it's definitely hard to, watch all of these all the time, so you kind of fall behind on them. All right, so again, the free structure here. I'm going to go ahead and use it because we got a lot on the board. We weren't going to take a ton of damage here, but just a lot on the board. You can freeze it and kind of catch up, take your breath. I'm going to look to update some of these venoms if I can. Create this one here. I probably should have spread the venoms out more to keep poison on everybody. That's probably a better idea than how I have them stacked. But did you see these stacks of venom? They last quite a while. The poisons are pretty good. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a freeze again. They're right in the middle of everything, so if I can freeze everything and get ahead on some of this, it would be nice, but I think we're going to be stuck. I think I'm just going to take damage from whatever gets through here, let my energy recover a little bit. Still, these strongs are the ones that are really messing us up here. So maybe we can do this and this. Can we do an upgrade here? Strong followed by more armor. So let's freeze things. See if we can get stuff taken care of there. Yeah, getting too many hit points on these things now, and we're getting behind the 8 ball. So this is where the research is going to help you as you progress that tree with more damage. Your towers will do more. Let's use a fireball there, see if we can kill most of them. Now we're out of energy, so we're kind of at the mercy of what's coming at us. The mercy will not be given. So it is what it is at this point. Yeah, I can upgrade this one. That would be nice, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. We do have these greens coming at us, so it might be more effective if we have that at level 4. Again, not terrible. This is pretty good for a first run, getting at level 85. I don't think we're going to get through much more of that. So we did get through 85. We could get through one more if we can somehow make it so that we only take 7 points of damage here. That would be cool, but I don't think we have anything that we can upgrade very well. Oh, we got this one. Let's do that. Yeah, I think we're still going to take too much damage. Yeah. Just too much coming in that wave. Just a couple shy of getting through that wave 86 and getting that star. I think that 86 might have been our one where we might get a trophy if this one has a trophy. But that went pretty well. Very quick run. We got the 3 stars. Let's go back to the menu. Then I'm going to go back to research and show you we get our mining now. So one thing I'm going to check before I do that. So explosive piercing, stun duration, just checking the ones that cost. Ooh, upgrade price. Upgrade price or 2.5 upgrade price or mining. I think I didn't see this one before. Upgrade price is really, 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 really strong. I actually think I'm going to take that over the mining speed. Yeah, upgrade price is very, very strong. So we're going to take that. So we got our gold stars allocated. Probably next is mining speed. I am interested in that. It's just I was like, always before I invest, I'm like, let's go check out the ones that are purple and see what they have to offer. Last minute change there. All right. So I've just been slowly and steadily increasing the investment in all the towers. The towers I'm kind of ignoring is the anti-aircraft and the blast. I will get back to those. I've kind of held off a little bit on the basic tower as well. I do like the basic tower, and I'm gonna go back to it, but I'll invest some more in each of these trees and just keep everything kind of moving forward and keep the flow going. But I wanted to get out here and get a video in. 4.2, 4.3 will be next. If we can get through these next two, we get the Tesla Tower open up, and that's another investment route that we can look at in the research tree. I think once we get, somewhere probably within the 4.6, I think it would be, it'll open up stage 5. I forget exactly how many stages there are, but there's all kinds of stuff, ahead of us as well. And there's even more towers. So there's a lot left here. Plus, going back and looking at the stars, we got stage 0, we got all the stars, stage 1, all, stage 2, all, stage 3. We're still missing 3 from this bonus, so I go back and grab that as well. This bonus level is fun. I remember this one. It's pretty cool. The bonus levels only have 5 quests as well. So going back and finishing up the quests are kind of easier. Some of the quests on it, that very last quest that's in it, sometimes they're pretty difficult. But they have less quests. So you can get the gold, surrounding below, and know that they're done as well. I think you get some type of an achievement once you get everything in a stage to this point. Speaking of achievements, I have been looking up a few of them. You can see here I've got 8 of 45 now, and I've selected them and gone ahead and get the the freebies that come with getting the achievements. But each of these achievements, you kind of work your way through slowly but surely, and it will also tell you, where you're at in each of these, in each event. Sometimes you don't even know, what you're going for until later. So you see some of these, you just kind of get them, and like this Bulletstorm thing, it's 28 out of 200. I don't know what Bulletstorm is. It doesn't tell you, but we've done it 28 times. So kind of cool. Beyond that, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've gotten into the game at all. One other thing I want to mention is we did get the minigun trophies. That gives just 2% damage overall, which was pretty good. I think that's the only other trophy. I'm going to have to do a little rundown of the trophies that we have again. I think I mentioned that last video, but the one that I did get recently was this minigun one. Sorry to everybody. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.